Good evening, my loves. I'm back. Did you miss me? I missed you all so much. First of all, I don't know what's going on with the time. I know that it's saying 10 p.m. Central. When I set it up, it said 10 p.m. Eastern. I don't know. I guess my laptop is still getting used to the fact that I'm back home in Dallas. It's been all over the world. So, sorry about any confusion with the time, but we are here. And if it messed anybody up, I hope that you'll watch the replay. Please bear with me. I don't have a mouse. Give me some time to get back. So, I know you see the name change, right? That's me. I'm Mrs. Washington now. Address me as such. Yes. So, just to let you guys in on a little bit, for anyone who's new, I'm Deanna, your relationship coach, your love attraction guide. And here, Destination Deanna, it is, I'd like for you to think of it as your self-help learning library for all things love. So we talk about all topics that are going to get you in a position to attract the love that you truly deserve and desire, right? So if you're new here, I have been on a month-long sabbatical since the beginning of February. I took some time off because I was getting married and going off and enjoying my honeymoon. And I really wanted to take the time to enjoy that. I did the work to attract my dream guy, who is now my reality. And I wanted to set the right example. Like, you do the work, you should definitely enjoy the fruits of your labor. So I wanted to take some time off and really dedicate to being in that moment. You don't get that back. So I wanted to make sure that I was fully present, building, memories, setting the right foundation for my marriage. So I appreciate you all for still tuning in to the lives that were scheduled. I did do an impromptu live from the Maldives while I was on my honeymoon. So thank you for tuning in there and for watching, all of the old videos as well. We are on our road to monetization. So please remember to like, subscribe on YouTube. Make sure that you are subscribed, you're hitting the like button, and you're sharing this live and any other live with your friends, telling your family, going back, watching all the old videos. We need the views. So make sure that you do that. Now, today we are doing what I like to call an intentional check-in. If you are not a member of the Love Attraction community, my private Facebook group, you want to join, because there is where I share even more tips on love attraction. We have daily motivation. Sometimes we do giveaways, we do quizzes, all sorts of things for you to really stay in the energy of love attraction. I do an intentional check-in there pretty frequently, where I'm just checking in with everyone, seeing how they're doing towards their intentions, their goals, how's dating going, and I just provide additional support. And I also just update them on what I'm up to. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm not normally going to do this and make a habit of it. So if you like this, you'll want to make sure that you join the Love Attraction community on Facebook. All right. So I have a couple of things that I'm going to go over. Please feel free. I will be watching the comments. So feel free to chime in and ask your questions if there's anything specific you want me to talk about. So the first topic of discussion is the wedding. So for those who have not seen my reels and some of my posts, my husband, Will, and I had an international wedding in the city of love, Paris, France. It was an intimate wedding. We had about 30 guests, and it was all family or friends that are just basically family, people who have been, in support of our relationship since the very beginning. They poured into us, and we knew they were a part of our village and would be with us throughout our marriage. So that's how we decided who was going. um, it was amazing. It was amazing. There were so many little like hurdles and things beforehand. We had to wait for like finalized documentation in order to be able to get the kids' passports. And we were like up until the last minute about that. So it was all those things that were kind of happening, but it worked out amazing. This was the kids' first international trip. They did awesome. They did great. No crying, no whining, no fighting on the plane. They entertained themselves. They ate well. I mean, we were really proud of them. It was great. When we got to Paris, we had some last minute kind of planning things and everything with our wedding planner. We did a meet and greet with all of our guests, and this was awesome because it was such an intimate wedding. We were able to, really create bonds and really make it, like we really got to spend time with our guests and really personalize the experience. So it was awesome. The meet and greet was fun. We had some drinks, great conversation, introduced everybody. It was great, right? The following night, we had our rehearsal, followed by our rehearsal dinner. And then I got surprised with a bridal shower, and my husband got surprised with a bachelor party. So it was great. Like, we weren't expecting it at all. We were keeping it low key, but we had a great time. The ladies had games, all of that stuff. I'm probably going to post some more like reels and little moments and things from the time. I just needed to get back and kind of debrief. The guys, they went to like a cigar bar. They had lots of great conversation. Will enjoyed himself. It was great. The wedding, I mean, we got started really early in the morning, like 6 a.m. in the morning, like getting dressed, makeup. We had a full photography and videography team come. They were documenting everything. So it was awesome. And getting to the big day, I mean, all of the details and things that we wanted were there and then some. Our wedding planner did an awesome job. And something that I want to highlight, our entire wedding crew was Black. Our wedding planner, her assistant, our DJ, our makeup artist, our barber, the sound guy, the decor company, everyone. And, we're big on circulating our dollars within our community. So that was a huge thing for us. We wanted to make sure that we were circulating our money with our people, and we were able to do that. So that was awesome. And they did a great job. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram or on YouTube, and you can see some of the footage from the wedding. It's not our official video, but I have my cousin kind of take some live in the moment footage so that I could have some immediate stuff to look at. She did a great job. So make sure that you look at that. So yes, I mean, the wedding was amazing. Like, I'm still on cloud nine, just thinking about it. I keep watching the videos over and over again. Like, it was so worth it to plan the wedding this way, to have it exactly how we wanted it. It was great. Like, I wouldn't change anything about it. I don't see any questions. So I'm gonna move right on to the next topic, which is the honeymoon. So we decided to go right off into our honeymoon. Being in like the relationship, premarital kind of sector, I know that most couples, if they don't plan a honeymoon right away, they usually don't do it. Like, They say that they'll do it in 6 months. They say that they'll do it next year, and they just do not get around to it. And the reason why I recommend like getting back to like old school, leaving from the wedding, going to your honeymoon. The wedding is like for everybody else. Like, yes, you get to say your vows, it's romantic, you get to be dressed up and share in the moment, but most of the time you are like entertaining everyone else, making sure everyone else is okay, getting what they need. It's very little about the couple. So the honeymoon really is your time to come together as husband and wife and like give you some of that energy to like cleave and start your marriage off on a really good foot, like where it's just you two together having romantic time, having conversations, not having the responsibilities of like everyday life, not having to manage kids or anything like that. It's literally just you two enjoying each other. So I recommend do that. And it was important to us. We wanted to have a good amount of time. Like it took a lot out of us to have an international wedding. Basically, it was like 5 days of wedding stuff. So we wanted to be gone for 2 weeks. So we went to the Maldives for 10 days and then we spent some time stateside together. In the Maldives, and here's another like part where I stretched myself. Normally, I like want to be in control of a lot. I want to know details. Where are we going? I want to look up the chef. I want to look up how many stars. I want to look up everything. But this time, I told my husband, I just wanted to relax, make sure that I got rest, and there was romance. Now, I did also say retail therapy, but I took care of that in Paris. You know, I'm not going to Paris without hitting up Chanel at least. So I got a couple things in Paris. I didn't do too much damage because, an international wedding is not cheap. So I got a couple of things, but I mainly told him like, I want to be able to rest, relax, and just focus on romance. I'm not into the excursions this time. I don't want to be super active. Like, I don't want none of that. So just make sure it's good food, good accommodations, and we can get that in order. So I left it up to him and he picked an amazing resort. We got a private beach house bungalow that had our own private pool, overwater pool. It was awesome. It was very spacious. We had the bathroom that was kind of outdoor. So you got like the whole jungle vibe. It was extremely romantic. Okay. It was amazing. He did a great job. Food was top notch. It was a private island. So, we literally could walk the whole island, didn't have to worry about anything. There was some wildlife, chickens, roosters, lizards, which I'm not feeling, but I got, accustomed to it. Exotic birds, all of that stuff. But it was very safe. We could walk around on our own. They did have some activities. They did have water sports and all of that, but I was not into it. We got couples massages. We played games together. We just had great conversation and obviously a lot of romance. So the honeymoon was awesome. And then after we left the Maldives, we came stateside and, my husband has a very specific role in his company and not many people can fill his shoes. So, he had a lot of really big, important projects going on. So he didn't want to be gone too long to hold up these projects. So he went back to work and I completely was able to cater to him, make his lunch, make him breakfast. And then we had a date night every night. We went out to eat, we watched a movie. We went to go see Creed. So we just really spent time as husband and wife having a great time. It was amazing. So I don't see any questions, so I'm gonna keep going. Now, the Love Sabbatical. Okay, so this was my first time taking a break from my business. And I know a lot of you still like saw me posting and different things like that, but it was because I had a company that met with me. We came up with like a sabbatical plan. So I gave them content. I kind of wrote everything out. They interviewed me to learn my voice and learn how I respond to people and different things like that. So most of the time when you saw stuff online, it was the company posting for me. Unless it was very like specific, something that only I would know, it was probably them. So it was by design to keep my business running seamlessly so I wouldn't lose any momentum. My social media would keep growing, my YouTube would keep growing, and it did. Money well spent. Because I was able to, like, I'm not going to get this time back. The time, getting married, going on my honeymoon. If I would have been trying to still keep my business going, I would have been shooting content, editing it. Like, it would have taken me out of being in the moment. So my mentor actually recommended this. She didn't recommend that I get a company to do it, but she recommended that I take time off and really just enjoy getting married. And I'm so glad that I listened to her. I was resistant at first because I'm like, man, my business is going well. Like, people are finally like tapping in, wanting to work with me. I'm getting all these opportunities. I don't want to take time off. But I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it because now I have those memories with my husband that we can look back on. I was able to fully enjoy the time, spend time with my kids, all of that. It was awesome. And I loved what the company did. And I see a comment coming through. It was a blessing. I'm assuming that's my husband. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. Maybe I have to refresh it or something that it's not giving me the name. So I apologize. But yes, it was a true blessing to have that time to really be in the moment and, be with my husband. So yeah, that's my husband. Hi, honey. Thank you for being on and supporting, obviously. So, yeah. So from there, let's see. So that was the Love Sabbatical. I mean, it was an awesome thing to do. And I recommend anyone that's running a business, build in some time. If you're married in a serious relationship, planning a wedding, build in some time where you just devote it to your love, right? Business is going to be there. If someone is meant to work with you, they will work with you. If an opportunity is yours, it will be there. So I highly recommend Love Sabbaticals. It was awesome for me. And the other thing I wanted to touch base with you guys on is the Love Attraction Mastery course. If you've been under a rock, you haven't seen me mentioning it. My team doing reels, posting about it, promoting the course. It is an intensive 4-week course. It's interactive. There is a weekly live coaching call with me where I'm reviewing a lesson. I'm doing an activity to make sure that you comprehend and the lesson sticks, and we're activating. So the goal is transformation in 4 weeks. Transformation of your mindset, how you view love, and how you prepare to attract love into your life. You are going to be primed and ready to hit that dating scene, ready to go to the next level if you're already like in a situation, or how to cut it off, ready to create your power partner profile, you are going to get all the tools that you need so you can attract love this year. That's the goal. That is the goal. I want everyone to experience transformational love. And in order to do that, you need the tools. You need the tools. So it's an extensive 4-week course. You also get the benefit of a community. There's going to be a specific community group for the individuals in the course so that there can be consistent support and accountability. That's going to be really important. It's 4 weeks and we're aiming for transformation for everyone. So I'm not going to be shy about the feedback and holding you accountable to making changes and making shifts. So if you are interested in the Love Attraction Mastery course, make sure that you hit the link in my bio. Hit the link in my bio on Facebook and Instagram. It's there. Even on my YouTube, there's a link to the course. So don't cheat yourself. I mean, we all kind of think that love should just happen naturally. And we know how that usually works out, right? Not the best of results. So take it from me. I've documented my process. I know that there's really a proven pathway to it. It's not by happenstance. I can actually tell you step by step what to do, step by step how to intentionally date for marriage. I can actually tell you the steps to take, and it's proven. So get into the course. It's 4 weeks. 4 weeks. You can dedicate 4 weeks to, one of the most important things in your life. So that is all I had to cover tonight. I wanted to just do my little check-in, let you know how things were going. How are you all doing? What have you been doing while I was gone? Have you been making progress? Have you been stagnant? Let me see. Oh, I can see you now, baby. Thank you. Mr. Washington, do you have any questions or anything you'd like to add? Any questions about the course? Anything that you have going on that you'd like some support with? Any of the tools that I have available that you need a little more guidance with? Speak now or forever hold your peace. All right, awesome. So remember, every Monday there is a new coaching gem. It's a topic-based lesson and interactive discussion. So it's always better when we have, more people talking, asking questions, and it's being interactive. I see that I have you covered all of the wonderful and blessed times we had. Yes, we had an amazing time. And I know I always talk about how me and Will have been intentional about our relationship. Well, we're intentional about our marriage. So going on to our honeymoon, we had a list of intentions about how we were going to spend the time, and it worked. It was awesome. We got closer. We experienced a different level of intimacy. It is different when you're married. It's definitely a different level of intimacy and commitment. So I want that for all of you. So I'm here to assist with that, right? So thank you guys so much for tuning in. For everyone that's going to be watching the replay, feel free to leave your questions in the comment section, and I'll work my way around and get into those then. All right. Thank you so much. Remember that God is love. We are of God. So attracting love should be easy, especially when you have me as your guide. And ladies, we do not believe the lie here in the Love Attraction community. We know that we can have it all: career, family, and love. All right. Love you all. Good night.